kick this away to get us going. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Oh, what a move. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Fights off the defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into. but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where he'll start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
See what the call is on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 7, Pitt 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And it's the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Miller. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
right here. Looking to throw it again. Launching downfield. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Buffaloes will have to kick it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring him down. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the left side. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he's got his man open downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
They call the counter play here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Trying to extend the play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Direct snap to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. And it's intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And here's the target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's like 1 more play here before halftime. gets a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Here's the handoff. Powers through a tackle. Touchdown hit. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Here's a point after attempt. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one off.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Welch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11th. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Colorado. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dump off caught by the running back.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The game is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 3rd down for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback running.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Welch.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Pick up becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle, but forced down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He's running out of time here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Running with purpose. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Back to throw again. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. play fake. He'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee.